listening to M-Soul music in the mix. Give a better sound to your life.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the Nvidia earnings report coverage stream. I guess you could call it that. We got a huge rally unfolding in crypto. My God, Ethereum's up over 12%. Bitcoin's up over 8%. Nice rally in the Nasdaq. Nvidia rallied into earnings. Solana up 13.55%. XRP up almost 9%. It's incredible. Right, this has to do with Jane Street getting called out. I mean, did you even know who Jane Street was until a little while ago? Yeah, I didn't even know, man. And then you find out that, let me see here, about Jane Street. Hold on, I got this. So Jane Street, they're behind more than 10% of all equity trades in North America, and its trading revenue is more than double that of the world's largest hedge fund. And because Jane Street is a quantitative trading firm and not a hedge fund, it is exempt from detailed disclosure requirements, allowing Jane Street to avoid revealing its trading strategies and financial details. It's part of the Jane Street lawsuit that was revealed a couple days ago by Terra Luna, who apparently that's how it started. That's how Terra Luna lost its UST pegging, and the end of the market as we knew it in 2022 occurred. And ever since that broke, number go up. Since they've been outed and that news went viral, Except the buyers defended 63,588, 64.9. We were watching the beginning of it at the end of, well, kind of the end of the stream. I went out to dinner and left my stream on for like 4 hours. So having the chat for the people that stayed watching the stream till I got back. And I discovered I was live still. I screwed around at the end of that stream. So huge rally. And then you got 71,765, 73,000. That's, I guess, the target here if they're going to keep pushing this to the next inflection zone. But just immaculate to see. Ethereum, I mean, about time, man. About time, you know. How crazy is it? The M shape, I guess. Was it a Gartley? Nice reaction. Recapturing $2,000. I bet Tom Lee is able to breathe a sigh of relief. For now, he's still underwater. Still like down $8 billion, but no big deal. But yeah, at least today he can revel. So is it the beginning of a reversal? Who knows, man? This is just stuff you can almost expect after the collapse of an asset. Remember what happened to Ethereum? It lost 43% of its value in 9 days. Anytime an asset loses that much of high market cap like this, loses that much value in such a short period of time, you can almost expect that when the selling climax occurs and we begin to chop, big moves like this will happen. I mean, it's not even made a higher high than the Valentine's Day peak yet. It's close, but nope. So it's cool to see. Congratulations. My God, Ethereum U, the 2-time levered ETF of Ethereum, not Ethereum University. There's no such thing. They hit all-time lows yesterday and the day before. Well, that thing's up 24% today. So some people won the lottery if they were long in that. XRP up 9%. Nice bullish engulfing candle. Highest price seen since February 18th, a week ago. Wow, dude. I mean, it's great that it's up 9% today, but relatively speaking, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't reverse the trend yet, but hey, nice day. Not taking that away from anyone. Solana up 13.3%. As it was about to be over, man, right? The rectangle, they just went from the bottom of the rectangle to the top of the rectangle, and they took it to the top of this inflection zone. So it's just literally beautiful. Beautiful consolidation. And I guess it can break upward too. You got measured moves on the bottom side and top side. So they could take this to $100 if it breaks out. But just a massive, massive candle. We are closing bell on Wall Street has occurred. And we are now patiently awaiting a report from Nvidia. Perhaps you've heard of it. The largest equity by market cap in the entire universe that we know of. There might be larger market cap companies out there in other galaxies, but the one we know, Nvidia, is number one. It was up 1.44% today. Pulled back a little bit going in the close. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm sorry. No charts. Good. That'll be like every other stream you watch, okay? Where they're just obsessed with themselves. Oh, sorry, man. I'm really tired. I don't even know why. Like, I had good sleep and I don't know. I've been up since like 8 this morning, but yeah. So just take my word for everything I told you. Just treat it like a radio broadcast. I think I did this. It's really because I have the stupid chat. Like, y'all aren't stupid, but the chat box, it's in front of my OBS because I have 2 monitors, and so I can't see. So I think Nvidia is reporting at 420, as they always do. So again, I can just kind of like look at Bitcoin again for a second. You can see they held the support, they rallied it. I mean, highest level since the 16th. Really nothing that special. It's just up really nice amounts today. Ethereum up 12%. Highest price since the 15th of February, right? I mean, it's just not making much of a higher high yet at all. It's just cool to see a rally. And then you can see XRP up 8.75%. I mean, it's almost like nothing's happened. Not above 150. Not even, I mean, anything special. It's just a nice, I would say, a big short squeeze today. And then Solana, here's your rectangle on the daily. I just want to get back to Nvidia. So here it is. Sorry about that. My iron vitamin D levels. I don't know. Let me go check my notes, dude. Check the physician's manual. Show charts. Yep. Altcoin up 25%. Yeah. There's Doge up 14%. Yeah, I mean, there are like Litecoin's up 13.5. It means double-digit percentage gainers all over the place in crypto today. It happens, man. It's almost certain when you have Bitcoin up 8%. So yeah, Ethereum's daily, huge engulfing candle, going for the highest close since Valentine's Day. Solana's daily, we looked at that one, and then XRP's daily, bullish engulfing, going for the highest close since the 16th. It's really like not even that big of a deal. It's just, yeah, about time, right? About time. So you were overdue, right? When you look at the weekly, you just see this and you're like, there's just really, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. There's eventually going to be a green candle, but they had to take it to 62.5 first. And yeah, maybe look, you are at an old where this is such a massive level on Bitcoin, like the April 2021 high, the November 2021 high on the candle close. I mean, that's a huge spot, right near that 200-week simple moving average. So God forbid you get a few positive candles after 5 weeks in a row, incessant selling. So yeah, it looks like on the weekly they'll push this to 73.8. That's going to be a huge test. Hopefully not a bearish back test. If they can break that, there is actually insane upside on the weekly. So that's the big number. If we're going to continue this rally, we are looking for a $73,800 formal test. And to break that could give us huge consequences where we could be looking at 91K. Like, not even kidding. So, because that's just like, there's not much liquidity above 73.8. 75K maybe psychological. So there you go, man. That's your crypto. Sorry about the base stream. Yeah, Nvidia. We are just waiting patiently on the report. We got ourselves a few minutes. Gold and silver were doing things, man, and they just gave it all up. I mean, like, silver was up over like almost 5%. It's only at 1.8% now. And we had discussed on Nvidia kind of like maybe the psychology of what's going on, where they're like reaccumulating after 5-6 months of just sideways, nothing. It's like they're trying to break this October 10th high. October 10th. Don't even PTSD, man. Are you kidding me? The 10th of October, the day crypto collapsed. Worst collapse in the history of crypto. They're trying to break that resistance. I mean, they did. They did kind of break it, and they're holding it right now after hours on this 4-hour. So we're waiting to see. This is a make or break situation because its market cap is so high. Nvidia comprises like, I think 8% of the S&P 500. And it's the largest like ever single asset. So I'm not sure what the implied volatility is, but I would imagine it's probably 6 to 10%. So we're going to be getting that. You alive out there? Maybe not. So we can look at while we wait. Still, we can look at like the NASDAQ, the Spider. Huge day today. I mean, come on, like a huge rally. State of the Union, free market loved it. less than an hour would be the highest daily candle close since February 2nd. I'd imagine this is going to be a little volatile in the coming minutes because of the Nvidia earnings report. So buckle up. We discussed that there always could be a type 2 return up here, but I'm rooting for Nvidia. Okay. S&P also up like 1%. There you go, man. The pause. Just think about it. Since late October, absolutely nothing. Still 120 days of just face palming. Nothing. And you're breaking that 6,900 level. And if Nvidia does it, man, all-time highs, quite possibly tonight, today. That's how close we are. Yep. No asks on these index funds. Not enough. Maybe the NASDAQ, but not the S&P. Too strong. And then yeah, and then the Dow Jones, it's the bottom of this channel and it's just holding up here. My God, man, it's so strong. After hitting that Goldman ratio, it's just been sideways for what, 10 days? No man's land, no value, all-time high premium, very cool. And then the Rust 2000 futures, very strong. Like, you gotta love it, man. Like the demand line's holding still. It just looks like it's getting ready for like an all-time high run to me, but anything's possible. It just looks to me like the strongest of the index funds. Weird, feels weird, man. All caps. And just keep checking Nvidia here. We got less than 10 minutes now until they report. Then you had Microsoft had a good day. Okay, nice. About time something good happened to it. I mean, they recaptured $400, $397. So they could always take this thing all the way up to like 420, 430 without much of an edge. Huh. There's definitely some bullish divergence going on. Wow. Yeah, you have RSI bullish divergence on Microsoft. So don't be surprised if this thing actually extends this reversal, exhaustion reversal for a little bit. Where's chat? What? Apple. Gotta love this, man. Another like 4 days in a row. 3 white soldiers. Highest close since the 11th. And it just looks good, man. Like anything above 260, anything above the demand line is phenomenal. And this could be going to 313, 316 in time. So Apple's very strong. Very, very strong. No earnings to worry about. Because like Nvidia is not during earnings season. So, and then Tesla also, we were discussing, they got to recapture the key level. Well, they did, but they left a freaking gap here. And so I hate that there is an unfilled gap just below us, but it is amazing they recaptured 414.50. This is what I'm talking about. We were talking about this yesterday. It's like that we got to have that, and they could rally it a little more, but I'd love to see a back test. I'd love to see a wick to fill the gap while they also close above 414.50 at the same time. Like that would be such a dream, man. Like we discussed something like this. Fine, if you're going to do that, then wick down, fill the gap, and then just give me something like this. And then it would be so easy to set up a long here with a tight stop loss just below that gap fill. And your upside potential, I would just be targeting for 469, 470. Be perfect, man. So we are really close on Tesla to doing some, and to have a good risk management trading plan here. So let's keep our eye on this one. Met up 2.25%. It was a nice candle. Still holding that 632 level. Still putting in some higher lows. And you could be running to 691 from here. So yeah, it's just interesting how they're holding it. With a little bit of hidden bullish divergence, like class C hidden divergence. Nice bullish Marbazoo today, but an unfilled gap. So you imagine the thing's going to fill. And then Amazon up about 1% today. No edge, just holding 200 and kind of rallying to 214. Maybe 214 would be the target for the rally. So, all right, cool. Highest daily candle close today on Amazon since February 5th. So, I'm look at Google real quick. Still trying to reverse off that that 296 low, but not much more beyond that. So cool. All right, those are like mag 7s. Then we looked at all of them. Type in the chat. Could do that. And again, we are now patiently wait. We have 5 minutes or less until Nvidia reports of 0.5% after hours. Go to the 4 hour so you can see the move. If you're enjoying this watch party, Nvidia earnings report watch party, hit that like button, the bell. So thanks for being here. We have 420 here for the 420 earnings report. How interesting is that? Huh. Yeah, man. Oh, man. 196.62. This could be insane, man. Even if they broke it down, oh, it goes to 185. Who cares? It's really not a big deal, man. Like, it's not going to kill it. It's not going to, like, reverse the trend. I mean, your trend's not going to reverse probably till they take it below 170 at this point. And that would take a lot of selling. So, we all know the earnings report's going to be good, but is it going to be good enough for the market? That's a great question, man. Chat. Do y'all still want me to live stream? Because no one's typing in the chat. I almost feel like I'm not even live right now. I can't even tell if the stream's working. And that's very concerning. I'm getting concerned. Yikes. What the... Okay, we have 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the earnings report. No one cares. Okay. So Jarrett. So Giovanni. The Birdhouse. Ken. I go leave. James. Well, James already typed. So, yeah, I don't know anymore, dude. Hey, man, if y'all want to demoralize me, just keep doing what you're doing, okay? Ugh, okay. I'm super relaxed. Super relaxed. Waiting on this report. Should be any minute now, man. We're going to be getting a big 5% candle probably. 3 to 5+% initially. So we're flat right now. Starting to get a little volatile. I'm just going to scale in maybe. Scale in on this freaking candle. Nvidia live. We're just going to sit here now and patiently await. What's up, Manfred from Holland? I was just in Holland, dude. Beautiful, beautiful place. Just right here, man. 1 minute, apparently. Less than 1 minute. Birdhouse, you're gambling, bro. But you know that. So, as long as you're having fun. Or 19. 5 seconds till 4:20. Here we go. It's 4:20 p.m. They're late. Nothing yet. Like, we know it's going to be a beat, but it doesn't matter sometimes if it's a crazy beat. Still waiting. Up 0.6%, but you can clearly tell there's been no drop on the earnings yet. So earnings timer. I believe earnings are out now. I believe earnings are out. Yeah, looks like EPS 158. They beat the estimates of 153. Revenue 67.4 billion. And the estimate was 66.2, so a top to bottom beat. Data center 61.3 billion, a record. AI demand surging, gross margin 75.2%. But no movement on price, so yeah, we do have, they're out. Numbers are out. Gross margin 75.2% above forecast. Q1 guidance 74 billion above the 72.5 billion consensus. Literally every single metric was beaten. Everything. So top to bottom, sideways, wonkavator, all beat. But literally no movement on the price. So yeah, EPS 158. The estimate was 153. So once again, reiterating these numbers that are coming out right now. Yep. This is all over the internet right now, by the way, and like real time. So I'm not sure what's going on. Still up 0.5%. Data gang, option sellers win. People are trying to say there's a delayed report still, but I'm not sure what's real. It's 423 too. I mean, like, I know I've looked at other, I mean, I remember other earnings reports at 420. They come out immediately. So this is kind of sus. No movement. Sorry, chat. What a reaction. Yeah, everything I've already told you that they reported is still coming out as true. It's just more sources are also reporting the same information I've given on the top to bottom beat. So, yep. Which is good, you know, but apparently not amazing enough to move this thing. But I would say, man, sideways for months, man. How long now again? How many days of just nothing? 140 days, 140 nights. Yeah, crushed earnings. Oh, Zachary, the earnings are not late. They're out. Fake earnings numbers. No, see, I'm looking over here awaiting Nvidia earnings. I think we have fake numbers. Yeah, I do not think we have a late. We're 4 minutes late now. So that's probably not good. Probably not good. Yeah, here we go. We're getting a little movement, but again, no drop. Like, you will see it. We will see a 2 to 3% move in seconds. And then you will know that the numbers are out. We're staring at the price. Live price right now. Hello? This is the most dead chat I've ever seen since I started streaming, dude. Now, 5 minutes late. Nvidia kind of all over the place. Maybe one day we'll get the report. What is going on, dude? Is this real live? Dude. How is this real? Look, here's the chat, okay? Let's toggle the timestamp. 4:24 p.m. Someone typed. 2 minutes later, here we go. Birdhouse typed. Wow. I'm done, dude. Like, I'm a done live streamer. I'm just dead. Still waiting. Self-success, self-pride, the lob. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Johnny Crypto's a real boy. Wow, dude. I'm surprised. Yeah, dude. No, Zoro, you're not. Fake news. Sorry, dude. I didn't know that, like, I was going to go live for earnings and they just weren't going to report earnings. I mean, like, you know, you kind of have a reason why you go live at a certain time and then they just don't do the thing. So maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll just, like, put up Nvidia here above my head and then we can just look at it there because we can look at other assets while we wait for this joke. Here's Nvidia price above my head. And that's not Bitcoin's price above my head. That's Nvidia's. We'll just take off the Bitcoin ball. And yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. So Bitcoin, wow, man, incredible. Criminal what they were doing. They've been doing. Jane Street. They should be tried, hung and quartered. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep going, but I don't know. We don't really have, like, you know, we're putting in same lows, lower lows. There's still not enough evidence yet of a trend reversal. Just because you had a big squeeze today doesn't mean like we're safe or anything. Like, everything's turning around. Wow. Thanks for the 500 people here. If you look above my head, that's the Nvidia chart live, and they are super late, like 10 minutes late reporting.
Have you seen what's going on in the private credit market? Like Blue Owl halting redemptions and Blackstone is 0.5% away from possibly halting redemptions.
No, I have not. Thank you. First contribution to live stream. Definitely gonna be the last. Zed 690. No. Blue Owl halting redemptions. Blackstone is 0.5% away from possibly halting redemptions. So what does that mean exactly? Can you tell me more? Private credit market. Maybe I could look it up more. Let's see. This private credit stress building. Defaults have doubled since 2024. Massive software concentration. Market is pricing in a blow up. Not really seeing much though. Tell me more, Zed man. Thank you. Maybe it's 4:30. Maybe I thought it was 4:20, like it always was. Oh, here we go. Here we go, chat. We got some. Oh, we got a pump. They're reporting. They've reported earnings. You're straight out the gate up 2.7%. Then you're flat now. Now you're negative. We have very, very volatile price action. That's what I'm talking about. Type in the freaking chat. For volatility. Back to 200 again. We pumping, dude. We're not pumping now. There we are, man. They've reported. We have it out. Let's see the numbers. Back over 200. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Up 2% after hours. A double beat. Go figure. No one is surprised. 76 billion. Oh, I guess they didn't beat. What does this know? There's so much misinformation online. Okay, 201 right there. Up about 3% at the highs. You're getting just a green candle right now. Very nice. Currently, Nvidia trading at its highest price since November 5th. So we have multi-month highs and the highest price of 2026. Currently, that could all change in seconds. You know that. But the initial move is up. Let's see. Earnings per share. Expected 154. They reported 162, beat by 5%. Expected revenue 66.23 billion. Their numbers came out 68.127 billion, beat by 3%. So a top to bottom beat, kind of in line with the fake numbers. Like, really? Oh my God, we're so surprised. So all eyes on guidance now, I guess. Probably gonna be good too. Remember, if Nvidia has a bad earnings, it's over for the markets, dude. We're done. Data center 62.3 billion versus the estimate of 60.7, so they beat that. Gaming they did not beat on gaming, 3.7 billion versus the estimate of 4 billion. Automotive and robotics 604 million versus the 656 million estimate, so they did not beat on that either. But great though, over $200, 201. We're about to be the highs of the year, highs of the candle. Very, very good here so far, right? Always so far. You just never know. Over 3% right now. Type in the chat. We did it, man. Thank you, expat Matt. Bullish Gartley development on Bitcoin. Yeah, it was there. I think we talked about it for a second, but it was like, how can you trust it right now? And of course, yeah, the State of the Union started, like, it was 30 minutes before the State of the Union last night. And it started pumping there on the new day. And yeah, it did it. They pumped it, man. But is it just a short squeeze? Very nice. 202 right now. 3.34% up. 202.20. New highs. Very good. Very, very good. The market will, by the looks of it, will continue. The S&P 500, you can imagine the NASDAQ, what it looks like right now. Oh, yeah. Yep. There it is, man. NASDAQ currently trading at its highest price since February 3rd. They're running it probably back to 25.7 again. S&P also highest price since the 12th. Very, very good. We're about to be at 203. Up almost 4% now. Let's freaking go, man. 203.22 and climbing. Nvidia is pumping. Confirmed. But how much higher will it pump? Well, you do have a conference call in a little bit too, so it's amazing. Great stuff, dude. Implied volatility maybe around 6%. Yeah, understandable. Well, it's about 4% right now, so very good. All right, got our thumbnail. 205. What was that? 205? No, it's 203.41. Yeah. Yeah, so it's up there, but it's volatile, man. Gonna be volatile. One sec. Well, we did it, man. I've served my purpose. Went live for that. Okay, I can't edit here. What is it doing? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's still up there. 202.34. Probably going higher. We looked, I don't think we even looked at gold and silver yet today, but we can do that while we look. We have Nvidia up at all times now. So 5170 on gold. Anything above 5100 is extremely good, but you just don't know if it's a real bullish back test, if it's actually successful. I don't know if a bullish back test is successful until they take out the high, right? When they recapture the level, they took it to like 52.45. So it's like until they make a higher high than that high, I don't know if you can really say it's truly confirmed. Then at that point, if they do that, then we're probably going to all-time highs. We gotta wait. We gotta be patient. And then silver's kind of been all over the place. Look at gold on the daily real quick. Yeah, just kind of giving up most of the gains today. 0.5%. Boomer stuff. Silver was doing it, man. It was the highest price since the 4th of February, but again, because of gold pulling back, so did silver. 89.51, but it was over $91 at the highest today. And if you're going, really, you're thinking 116, if this is a dragon pattern that's going to turn into a bearish shark pattern, 116 target eventually. Copper was really good, man. Like copper is like continuing. They engulfed it yesterday. It's rallying today off of the engulfing. And they take this to $6 and they break it, man. It's just going to be price discovery probably, or they'll at least go test 650 again. The all-time high. So copper looking extremely strong here, very strong. Then you got uranium. You know, it gapped up, but I don't know why they didn't fill the gap. It's kind of weird. They'll fill it tomorrow probably, but yeah, it was up and then it was down and then it just kind of closed up 0.44%. Nvidia, look above my head, man. Very strong, like looking like it wants fresh highs of 2026, over $203 right now, 3.85%. Super strong. What a beautiful color, that green. Nvidia's logo's green. The candle it's painting is green. Became my second favorite color ever, actually. So, yeah, URA, I mean, you're thinking eventually the 65s and beyond, but it'll take a while. This is like a dragon. It's like they tested once and twice, key level. It's so strong, man. It's like a higher low dragon.
The hyperscalers like Meta, Nvda, Microsoft, Oracle and more need $7 trillion to get it all made. Private creditors are funding the whole AI build-out, and if they are having problems, then the whole AI build-out goes to dumpster.
Well, that's too much money, okay? You say $4 to $7 trillion? Never happening, dude. You gotta wonder, like, what's gonna happen? I mean, that sounds crazy, but you know, we hear all the time, like, crazy news-driven catalysts are coming, black swans, or what's gonna catalyze the next global financial crisis. Sounds like a great candidate for it, you know, but we're kind of at that point where nothing ever happens on these markets. Nothing, dude. We've been staring at the index funds for 100 days and they're just sideways, and now like Nvidia just killed it on earnings and it's pushing the entire market higher, and it's like, well, good luck with your creditors and, you know, your stress and the freezing of the markets or whatever, your credit freezing. I mean, we'll get to, no one cares right now, that's for sure. So, and until the reality sets in, send higher. For 100 days of sideways on Nvidia, and hopefully now we're resolving upward. So maybe all-time highs soon. That would be great. Up 3.6%. Very strong. Yeah, Bitcoin nearly 70,000, but nay. All right, nay. We got 500 people here. Thanks for being here. We got a chat rate of 3. A chat rate of 6. Pathetic. I mean, what do you want from me, man? So we can look at REMX, probably the same candle today. Gapped up and then, yep, gapped up like crazy at 3.71%. Back to that, the first target of the trade setup, actually. Stronger, though, way stronger than URA. I'm sure they might fill that gap eventually. I don't know. This one's very liquid, so they may not fill the gap. But that's very strong. That was, in fact, holy crap, REMX. Second highest daily candle close. Second highest daily candle close since, my God, man, like 2022. So this one, we're waiting on the 111, 112 for the second target of this trade setup. Super strong. Anita, I mean, spam away. No one's spamming, dude. We can check on MicroStrategy, you know. They did it, man. Holy crap. Congratulations. Saved. Highest candle close since February 9th. All right. About time, man. They got a green candle for real. They're still just in the gutter, but all right. Maybe 101 was it. Like, you realize they'll be putting in a lower high until, even if they ran this to 173, 174, it'd be a lower high than the previous high. That's what sucks. That's what's bad about it. So, but rejoice. What about BM&R? Come on, man. Give me a win. Give me a big win for Tom Lee. Bitmine. They did it, man. It was up over 10%, up another 1% after hours. But you can barely tell. Kind of crazy. Surprised you weren't lower, right? I figured maybe we'd get to an 886 in the 10s, but no, got as low as 1762. We did it, man. I love the emojis, dude. I love the emojis. It's almost like we're on Twitch or something, you know? But we're not. Lithium Americas Corporation had a good day today. All these, like, you know, commodities, whether it's uranium, rare strategic metals, and lithium, they all like gapped up and kind of pulled back. and closed at their lowest price of the day, but they still closed all up today, so that's good. So yeah, I was saying, like, I wonder if, man, they actually defend this, and they are defending it for now. It's just, can we go test 562 and then break it? That's the golden question. It's a huge resistance from 2020 on LAC 562. You do that, you're probably going to 740. Oh, the more emojis, dude. Nice, dude. I need them. I need the emojis in my life. I don't know, dude. We've been live now almost an hour. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button below. So thanks for being here. I was just literally here live to cover Nvidia's earnings, and top to bottom beat. It was up a lot more. It hit almost $204. Now it's $200. It's all over the place. It could be back to neutral in the next hour. It's all scammy, illiquid, and volatile. Earnings reports, price action is or whatever. Check on the TLT, the bonds, man. Remember we were like, are they starting to look interesting? Dude, they're still good. Still kind of good. I mean, I'd love to see.
Are you watching STLA long term after they ditched EV? Thank you for streaming.
Oh man, didn't they collapse again, dude? Zimpow, thanks for the 20, the only contribution
Could it be
request.
argued that Nasdaq already type 2 returned since it double topped already? How does that work? Also, did PLG reclaim key level today on close? Appreciate you.
What's up, Evan, man? Thank you, dude. We can look at all that, okay, in just a second, because like he just requested for Stellantis, dude. So just look at the bear flag. How gorgeous kind of was it? And they just that's a definite breakaway gap, meaning like that gap's not filling anytime soon, probably. High volume, huge price disparity. So what did you say exactly, Zimpow? Something about hold on, pulling it up. After they ditched electric vehicles, it's kind of funny. I don't think that's gonna save them at this point. I don't even know, man. Oh, they report earnings tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Better look out. Yeah, 26th. I don't know. I don't know if it's pre-market or after-market close, but these guys are reporting, which is kind of crazy after such devastation from a news-driven catalyst, I guess. The next real support's like $6. Like, look, dude, 2020 currently trading in the slowest price since March 2020. You know, look at this, all these levels back from 2014, 16. Yeah, dude, you're in no man's land and you're just brutalized. I don't know why it's so laggy right now for me. Yeah, these guys, they're awful. Jeep, by the way, and what is it? Jeep and Dodge. Was it Dodge and the Ram? Like they own like several different car companies now. They bought Jeep, and they're like a European company, and like Jeep's American as F, and then they like tried to push their Eurocentric ideology on Americans, and it's failed miserably. The products suck. Like no one wants to buy Jeeps now. Like they're not good products. And all this stupid hybrid stuff no one wants, no one cares about here in the US. Yeah, it's been a disaster for them. Look at their stock price. 5-year lows. Get it out of here. Get it a body bag, right? And then Nasdaq. Again, is it already type 2 because double top is what you said? Let's see. You said double top already. Could it be argued that Nasdaq already type 2 returns? It's a double top. No. So no. Double top does not mean type 2 return. I would think that like at this point, yeah, I know there's a lot of chop. It's very tough, but like this is like, okay, this is not an 886. This is not an 886. This is the only time you actually 886'd. Okay. And then you saw a nice reaction, like a strong reaction there after the 886. And so for me, the X, this is higher than this point. Okay, so you have the wave structure, and it's just the framework, man. It's literally like you get this, and then this, the type 1 reaction, and then the type 2 return. And both those peaks rival each other at the 886. And they're both lower than the highest high. And the X, A, B, C, D wave, the reaction, the reversal. And then you get typically after this second high. Sometimes they overshoot it. You typically get a more pronounced markdown because it's a confirmation high of the W shape. So in this case, it would be like maybe they would do this or even overshoot it a little bit and then a more pronounced markdown. So it'd be type 1 reaction, type 2 return. That's the way you would think possibly it could be. So it's just hard to trust because there's been no corrections since April last year, or March last year into April. And then there was plenty of opportunity that presented itself. Great trade setups, great places to make money. But now it's like everything's just so long in the tooth, hitting golden me ratios like 1/618 of extensions. Crazy, dude. Okay, you asked that, and then you said something about PLG, yeah, reclaimment. I think maybe PLG. It was up more. Did they reclaim a level? Sorry, dude. I have no idea why this thing's. It's not even. Yeah. So they're trying to put in the highest low. They're 1 and 2 here. These two lows are higher than this low. I kind of like that. It's above the 200 moving average still. It is still like in decent shape. Showing positive momentum today for the first time since January 30th. I do think like if you give it enough time, it's probably gonna the uptrend's gonna continue, man. Probably. This just looks good. Like the things like key characteristics. What are the key characteristics? Look, here's a low, here's a high, a higher high, here's a higher low, here's a higher high, here's a higher low, here's a higher high, here's a higher low. Are you kidding me? Above the 200, above $2. Like as long as you stay above $2, that's that key trading range top, you're like in great shape here. Just people are pissed because like, oh yeah, silver went berserk and went to 121 or whatever, and then it had a correction and the entire metals market dumped and everything connected to it also dumped. So PLG was a victim of that insanity, but it's still uptrending, right? It just is until you start making lower highs, lower lows consecutively. It's all it is, higher highs, higher lows. And that's the kind of demand line being tested there. So there you go, man. Evan Almighty. Thank you, dude. Hey, at least I'm not minimum wage right now. I'm not at minimum wage, bro. Because of Zed, Zimpow, and Evan Almighty. Thank y'all. It's close. What's up, David, dude? Thanks for the emojis, man. Thank you for typing in the effing chat. Because no one else effing will. I'm disappointed, chat. I'm very disappointed. I don't ask anything of you except maybe a little bit of participation in the chat. That's it, dude. Like, I'm not making you do anything, you know. I don't know. It's just demoralizing. Remember, this is a two-way street. Like, I try to come here every stream when I do stream, and I really try, you know, put in my effort, max value all the time. And it's like on your side, I kind of need something like in terms of like engagement. And if I'm not getting it, it wears on me over time and it compounds. So it's like, you care about me as a human, as a streamer, like engagement's good, man. Emojis, whatever the F it is in the chat, it's appreciated. It's very much appreciated. In fact, if I don't get it, then it weighs and it compounds negatively on me as a streamer. So just keep that in mind. I know no one cares, right? But yeah, I've been live an hour, so I guess I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. It's cool, dude. Jane Street has deleted all of their X posts. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, they have. Yep. Jane Street has been outed. The evil entity of our time has been outed. It's like Sauron at Dol Guldur. We found him. He's outed. Now we destroy him. Okay, well. Guess that's, yep, been live over an hour now. So I've served my purpose. Just did my time. That's how it is, man. I got nothing else I can talk about. Okay. We could look at a million different charts. A million of them. But, yeah, I don't really feel great. I feel kind of, yep, demoralized. So it happens. Okay. All right. Great for Bitcoin. Great how it held. And yeah, I'll be back another time. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, I'll be back. So until next time, respect the TA.